Canada's biggest culinary competition is back. And once again, thousands of home cooks applied. They came out to auditions held across the country to present a dish showcasing their skill and hopefully win the opportunity to cook for the MasterChef Canada judges. Michael Bonaccini, Claudio Aprile, and Alvin Lung. And this season, the finalists will meet their culinary idols sooner than they ever dreamed. The judges are traveling from coast to coast to surprise the top 21, and they're bringing a key part of the first challenge with them.
I have a surprise for them, and it's in this cooler.
The selected home cooks have no idea they've been chosen to move forward, or that chefs Michael, Claudio, and Alvin are personally delivering the news. The judges are about to knock on doors all over the country, and behind one of them is Canada's next MasterChef.
Hello, hey, oh my
Jonathan.
God, holy smoke.
What's for supper?
Oh my goodness.
Kira!
Oh my goodness.
Becky? Chef Michael Bonaccini.
Hi.
Which one of you guys is Mike?
Done.
Nadia! Guess who?
Hi.
Well, hello there.
Oh my God.
Chef Michael Bonaccini.
Nice to meet you.
You have made it to the final. You're going into the MasterChef
God.
Canada kitchen.
You are now a finalist in MasterChef Canada.
Yes, boys, yes, yes.
I just scared my cat.
Amazing. You are a finalist for season 5 of MasterChef Canada.
Inside there, you will find some instructions that I need you to follow very carefully.
The beginning of your journey starts right now. Good luck.
Good luck.
Thank you very much, sir. I'll see you at the kitchen.
Okay. This is a dream come true. I'm so proud of you.
What's in there? What's in there?
Oh, it's an envelope. Dear MasterChef Canada finalists.
Please use this cooler to bring
One very special ingredient to the MasterChef Canada
kitchen. Oh, I'm gonna lose it, guys.
This ingredient should tell us something about you,
Your background.
Your cooking style.
your hometown.
Or your province.
Choose carefully.
Choose carefully.
Choose carefully. This ingredient
Will be a key part of your audition dish.
And help the judges decide whether or not you
Deserve a white apron.
Do I deserve a white apron?
Good luck.
Good luck. Oh my gosh.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Beetroot.
Beetroot's gonna be the ingredient, you think?
Yeah. Nova Scotia, blueberry capital of Canada.
I'm gonna be using the ghost peppers. I'm bringing ghost peppers. Atlantic cod, and my inspiration is my dad.
I found the portobellos.
Perfect. Found it.
All right, I'm in the market for some scallops. I think scallops are totally Nova Scotian. There you go. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate it.
Full pork shoulder butt. It's going to give me the best sausage ever.
Seaweed.
Fresh Nova Scotia lobster.
Thank you.
This lamb's the one.
Eggplant, it's my grandma's favorite dish. Hopefully it's gonna win me the white apron.
It's audition day, and the top 21 home cooks have each brought their signature ingredient to the MasterChef Canada kitchen in Toronto.
I open the glass doors and I see the MasterChef kitchen. My whole entire world has now lit up.
We're in the MasterChef Canada kitchen! Woo!
the big M. Oh my God, like, I can't believe I'm in here right now.
We're here! Yeah! I can't believe that a truck driver from Kitchener, Ontario is in the MasterChef Canada kitchen. Oh my God.
Last week, I was studying my mathematics, and right now, I am here, and I'm ready to cook.
Wow. Amazing.
The MasterChef judges are food gurus to me, and I'm going to do everything I can to impress them.
Welcome to the MasterChef Canada kitchen. We loved seeing you in your homes and your workplaces. But now, you're in our world.
Yeah! Oh, baby.
Each one of you is here to beat every other home cook in this kitchen. Win $100,000 and become Canada's next Master Chef.
It's a title with the power to change your life. But if you want to stick around, the next thing you have to do is earn one of these. The coveted white apron. And there are only 12 of them up for grabs.
Seeing the white aprons, that's what I want, that's what I'm here for.
Thinking about actually getting one of those white aprons is suddenly becoming a reality.
Think one of them has your name on it? Yeah! Well, you have to prove it in the upcoming cook. You have 60 minutes to blow us away with a signature dish using the special ingredient that you brought from home.
You'll have access to premium German-made Miele appliances, the equipment room, and the specialty pantry. After the cook, only those with the strongest dishes will move forward.
But if we don't think you cut it, we're gonna cut you.
Oh. That's right. If one of us gives you a tap on the shoulder during the cook, we're very sorry. But that means your MasterChef Canada journey is over.
This is a shocker.
To get tapped and leave before the plate is done would be devastating.
I'm not scared, and the more taps, the better.
Are you ready to break free from the pack and set the standard with your signature dish?
Yes, Chef!
Your 60 minutes starts now!
My ingredient is portobello mushrooms. They're round, they're brown, they remind me of myself, so I love to use them.
My star ingredient today is filet mignon because it's the king of meats, and I'm gonna make it taste as delicious as possible. I am getting that white apron. You better believe it.
We have everything happening in this kitchen right now. It is a mosaic of ingredients.
I'm from Nova Scotia. Blueberries are huge there. I'd like to make them the star.
My signature ingredient is Atlantic cod, and I'm using it today to make beer battered fish and chips. I'm getting the apron today, absolutely.
The diversity of the ingredients they've chosen is equal to the diversity of the individuals we have in the kitchen right now.
I want to see concept. I want to see elevation.
I want to know who they are, and it's going to speak to us through their food.
My key ingredient is red wine. My husband's a sommelier, so I wanted to get more wine in my life, so I started incorporating it into my cooking. I cook with red wine every single day. I drink red wine every single day. Melissa and wine are like two peas in a pod, and I can't deny it.
My main ingredient is duck breast. I grew up in Vancouver, and I just got back from spending a year in Montreal, and I ate a ton of duck breast while I was there, and I'd like to draw from my travels when I cook. I don't want the tap, I want the apron. Today, my star ingredient is the capicola part of the pork shoulder butt, and I am going to use it to make a homemade Italian-style sausage. There's a lot of mathematics behind making a dish like this, proper ratios with fat to meat. Everything to do with this dish, as well as the risotto that I'm adding to it, is technical. It shows complex skills that I'm going to perform simply. Everything to do with cooking is a science. The ability to get into the scientific realm of food, that excites me. That gives me goosebumps. I'm giving this competition 100% of my energy, more than 100%, and there is nothing more than 100%. Look at these puppies.
But you can see the focus on Becky's face. She's only 19, and that makes her the youngest home cook we've ever had in this kitchen.
My key ingredient's beetroot. My family really loves it. It's a fall type of thing. My sister eats it like candy. I'm not your typical 19-year-old cook. People totally underestimate me. I'm not stuck in my ways at all. Like, I don't really have ways yet because I'm only 19.
My main ingredient are eggs. I'm making my spin on a Eggs Benedict. I'm getting the apron. It's not an option. I'm not getting tapped out today.
I see a couple there having a little bit of difficulty. Medic, these are things I don't want to see.
Yeah, the nerves are bursting. I can feel them moving through my pores.
Even a good cook can be intimidated by having to cook in this very kitchen.
It's going to be hard for us to tap a couple of them out.
I'm not too worried about tap out yet. Feeling good, but you never know. I got to stay focused. Chef Michael,
what you doing? What are you working on?
We're doing some scallops here.
Keep an eye on that cook.
Yes, we'll do.
I'm doing stuffed eggplants, baba ganoush, and charcoal beef shawarma.
I feel very honored to be here representing Muslim women. I think people assume a lot of stuff about me by the way I look. In MasterChef Canada, what matters most is how you cook your food, the way it tastes. My hijab doesn't matter in the kitchen.
I'm not getting tapped out. My dish is special, and I'm sure the judges are gonna see that.
30 minutes. You have 30 minutes left.
Beautiful. Chef Claudio.
Michael, I smell lamb, is that correct?
Yes, I'm going with a Moroccan flair to it.
Moroccan flair?
I'm making a homemade dukkha. This is going to be like a North African risotto.
Is this what you cook in the fire hall?
I try to.
That smells
I appreciate
incredible
that.
already.
Thank you very much, Chef.
Jonathan,
what did you bring?
Ghost pepper.
Ghost pepper.
Today I'm making a West Indian ghost pepper stew chicken, but I'm gonna make it very balanced, so it's not gonna be overwhelming.
It better be good.
For sure. Thank you. Yes, Chef.
Eugene.
My special ingredient is seaweed. I'm making seaweed in 3 states, gas, liquid, and solid. There's a lot of fine attention to measurements.
It sounds very sophisticated.
Thank you. Time.
Dawn, we have to make some tough decisions, and I'm afraid that blueberry grunt is a little bit too of a simple concept. It's time for you to leave the MasterChef Canada kitchen.
Thank you. I look to my left and I see that Dawn gets tapped out by Chef Michael. This is real. They weren't fooling around.
Sorry, Oyak. You're taking a simple ingredient, rice, and you're having trouble. You had a bad day. I'm really sorry.
I see Oyak walking away. This tap out rule is real. You know, this is happening. If I'm not pushing myself, that's gonna be me next.
Sienna.
Hi.
What's in here?
I'm making my lobster stock for my lobster bisque.
Pressure cooker.
Yep.
You're cooking blind, you know.
I know.
Well, you know that's gonna work.
I'm just hoping and praying.
Hoping and praying. All right, well. Good luck.
If one of those 3 gentlemen up there came and tapped me on the shoulder, it would be an extremely big disappointment.
Peter, what are you working on?
I'm working on beef Wellington.
How do you plan to elevate a good old classic dish like beef Wellington?
Instead of the mushroom, I used chestnuts.
And the cook on the Wellington is going to be what?
Medium rare.
You'd better nail it.
Thank you very much, sir.
Good luck.
I quit drinking and smoking a couple years ago, and I have all this time in my hands, and cooking just seems to make it all that much easier.
5 minutes! You have 5 more minutes left!
Keep them moving.
You can feel the tension. You can feel the pressure mounting on.
Oh, here come the shakies.
Everybody's cooking for their life.
Work with speed, handle the pressure.
Down to the wire.
You have 1 more minute left! Come on, 1 minute!
No.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up! Woo!
I feel like I've achieved a small step in the right direction to then get me to that point where I'm up there with the white apron.
I think it's beautiful, I think it's earthy, and I think they'll be able to taste all of the portobello through my entire dish.
It's unique and it's got some heat and lots of flavors. Feeling like this is a $100,000 dish.
Nice job, everyone. And under a lot of pressure,
Now we need to taste your dishes and make some life-changing decisions.
It's a pretty amazing feeling to see these cooking icons coming up to my station to try my food.
Michael, can you tell us what your signature ingredient was?
My signature ingredient was rack of lamb. My mother's family is from Egypt, so a lot of those Middle Eastern, Moroccan spiced flavors remind me of my Nana's kitchen growing up.
It's a pretty sophisticated lamb dish for a fire station. I love the flavors that you've incorporated into this dish. The mix of spices work incredibly well with the lamb. The presentation just feels a little old hat, a little dated.
So Jen, tell me about the signature ingredient that you chose to use today.
Eggs.
I've actually never seen an Eggs Benedict quite like this. It looks beautiful.
Thank you very much.
So I'm gonna see that liquid center when I cut into this egg.
Yes, chef.
Oh yeah. You nailed it.
Thank you,
That's
chef.
incredible. Hope it tastes as good as it looks.
I feel confident. My egg was perfect.
Nadia,
Hi, chef.
what ingredient did you bring?
I brought the portobello mushroom.
Okay, so let's give it a taste. You know, I love the texture combination. It's well balanced. The only problem is I'm not getting a lot of portobello.
That's a shame.
Claudia,
My signature dish is Peruvian ceviche.
and ceviche is probably my favorite food. How many times have you eaten ceviche?
Million times, chef.
Is it ever raw like that in the middle?
No, chef.
Bream.
I used eggplants, and then I did the charcoal beef.
Please be good, please.
There's a lot going on this plate, a lot of technique, but I find the baba ganoush too garlicky, too pungent.
The charcoal, it's a beautiful, innovative touch, and I like innovation.
It's really hard to impress Chef Alvin, and he was impressed, so, like, there's hope.
All right, Kagan, what was your signature ingredients?
Duck breast.
It's a nice presentation. Very, very colorful. What's that? Cheese, right?
Cheese? No, those are little strands of lemon zest.
No, there's cheese in that. Is there cream in there?
Oh, sorry, there's mascarpone cheese, mascarpone cheese.
Are you trying to test the demon chef?
No, you know your stuff, definitely. Oh my God.
I think it's cooked nicely. The seasoning is right on, but I think there's a little bit too much cheese.
Okay.
Remind me of your signature ingredient, Becky.
Beetroot.
It has a monochromatic look that feels modern. And how did you wish to cook the tenderloin?
Medium rare, hopefully.
Very nice. The beets, you have respected and elevated their flavors. Becky, we have a problem here. The problem is that there's one less apron to fight for. This is your express pass to the top 12.
I'm so excited to get a white apron.
Good job, Becky.
Way to go, Becky!
I'm the youngest person ever to get a white apron. It's crazy. My parents are gonna be so proud.
Now the judges continue to taste the home cook's dishes to see who else might join Becky in the top 12.
Michael, and you made a sausage in 1 hour.
I decided to take the capicola cut because it has the best marbling of meat to fat.
The sausage is sensational.
Wow, thank you.
I mean, it tastes like it came from a butcher shop.
Layla,
My signature ingredient is apples.
the plating has a fairly intriguing look.
I kind of wanted to capture the flavor of Nova Scotia apples.
Well, I'm not getting much.
Melissa,
My signature ingredient was red wine.
the steak with the purees works really well. I see some potential there.
Nikita,
My ingredient was tofu.
I taste vanilla, but the rest of the spices, it's not quite there.
Mike. My signature ingredient is wild boar. This dish brings me back to Tuscany. I was there on my honeymoon.
You got the wild boar on this side, Tuscan salad on the other side. They're not coming together.
Marissa, can you tell me about your special ingredient?
Special ingredient today was filet mignon, pan-seared and then oven roasted.
Cooked to a medium rare, nicely seared, but more of a sauce could just enhance this dish, just finish it off.
Always work to improve on.
I like that attitude.
Thank you, chef.
I see the judges walking towards me, and all I am thinking is, don't cry, don't pass out.
Sienna?
Hi.
You're looking very nervous. Tell me about your dish.
I made a lobster bisque. I made my own stock and made a roux, and we made it with love, and sorry, I'm trying not to be the first person to pee on national TV. I'm so nervous.
I'm glad you told me that.
Sorry.
Sienna, it has a richness to it that I almost expect with a lobster bisque. But for me, I would look for something that has a little bit of a garnish, that maybe has a little crunch to it, a little adding some texture to it.
I'm very proud of what I'm going to be presenting to the judges. It comes from my home country, from Trinidad, so I'm very excited for them to try it.
Jonathan, what was the signature ingredient?
Ghost peppers.
Ghost pepper?
Yeah. I don't see any sweat coming from the forehead.
Jonathan?
Yeah.
Wow. Taste is amazing. I get that very sharp heat from the ghost pepper.
Right.
But it's being neutralized by the sweetness of the sauce.
Right.
Very balanced dish. A flavor like this deserves.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much.
Jonathan, head on up to the gallery.
Okay, thank you very much. Excellent.
Thank you. I got a white apron. That's incredible. I'm already advanced to the top 12 right away. That's huge.
Good job. Thanks, guys.
Peter?
My signature ingredient was beef tenderloin, and I made Biker's Basil Beef Wellington out of it.
Biker's Basil Beef Wellington. And the sauce is?
Brown mushroom gravy.
Very nice cook on the Wellington.
Peter, I love the idea of a beef Wellington that is reinvented. I find the sauce to be lacking as the support player in this particular dish.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Andy.
Chefs, my signature dish is seared scallops. It's all about being in Nova Scotia in the summertime, being able to be on the Bay of Fundy where that tide is way out. You can come across little pools where it could be filled with seaweed, it could have crabs, and sometimes if you're lucky, there'll be scallops in there.
The scallops are incredible.
Thank you, Chef.
And you wanted to tell a story with your dish, right?
That's right.
And here's the next chapter.
Chef. I can't believe it. Final 12. I've been cooking for a long time, and to have Chef Claudio tell me that this is a delicious dish, it's just ultimate validation.
Felix, tell us about your signature ingredient.
My signature ingredient today is Atlantic cod, and it brings me right back to a memory of discovering the deliciousness of fish and chips with my dad.
Sounds nice.
Looks nice, too.
I think we'll be the judge of that.
Sorry, sir. Chef.
I'm concerned that this is a little too simple.
Hearing too simple, I think, is banana cakes.
Thanks, Felix.
You're welcome.
Eugene.
My special ingredient is seaweed, served in 3 states, solid, liquid, and gas.
It's got some very ambitious techniques to it, but not without its issues. And the seaweed has a little salty edge to it. To me, it's almost pushing it a little too much, maybe. I think you are trying too hard to achieve something that I'm not sure you're quite ready for just yet.
I was quite excited about my dish, but as they walked away, I'm quite disappointed in myself.
As you know, 3 of you knocked it out of the park. But for the rest of you, the results were a little more mixed.
If we call your name, please step forward.
Oh my God, it's about to happen. I'm either going home or I'm going on the balcony.
Marissa.
I'm still feeling really good about my dish. I knew that I had things to work on, but I'm confident that they'll give me the opportunity to show them a bit more.
Jen.
Kagan.
Rim.
Michael Griffiths.
Michael Varga.
Best case scenario, I'm going upstairs.
Nadia.
I'm nervous. I just want to know, like, what is going on.
And Melissa.
God, this is so nerve-wracking.
Those of you in the front row, we've seen all that we need to see. And it's enough to convince us that you all deserve a white apron.
I got a white apron. I made it to the top 12.
Woo! White apron on me!
Please come get your aprons and head on up to the gallery.
Thank you, Chef. Thank you. I'm in the top 12. I'm in the top 12. I'm in the top 12. We're going up the stairs.
I feel like I'm dreaming. Is this real? Pinch me.
As for the rest of you, your signature dishes were not the best. But a few of them were good enough to earn you a second chance.
I know my dish tastes great. I hope that's enough to get me through to the next round.
There's only one white apron left, and 3 of you will fight for it.
If you hear your name, please return to one of the cook stations directly behind you.
I want a white apron so badly.
Eugene.
Attaboy, Eugene.
I will cook 1,000 times, 10,000 times, 1,000,000 times. This apron's gonna change my life.
Peter.
Wow, way to go, Peter!
Yeah.
And Felix.
Yes! Yes!
That means Claudia, Nikita, Mike, Layla, and Sienna. It's time to say goodbye and leave the MasterChef Canada kitchen.
This has been a whirlwind experience. This isn't the end of my cooking.
I'm walking the MasterChef kitchen, standing high, standing proud. Did this for the East Coast.
Eugene, Peter, and Felix. Your first dish fell short of the standard set by the home cooks in the gallery.
You can't be Canada's next MasterChef if you're a one-trick pony.
Now you have a second chance to create a completely new dish using your signature ingredient.
I'm ready to compete again. I'm gonna be stronger than ever.
I'm standing behind my stovetop and I'm like, okay, I have plan A, plan B, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Are you ready to claim the final white apron?
Yes, Chef!
Your 45 minutes starts now!
So this really is a test of their creativity, thinking on their feet, and they're gonna buy in for one apron.
My star ingredient is Atlantic cod. So I'm doing a poached cod that I'm gonna wrap in potatoes and then bake. It's a reinvention because I am using the potatoes in an interesting way. This is a white apron worthy dish because it's elevated. It shows I've learned from my mistakes.
I did not realize I would have to cook with this much seaweed. The chefs think I need to do something more homey, so I want to do a pasta. I'm also doing a nori-crusted steak, and then I'm gonna have seaweed caviar on top. I deserve this last apron.
My signature ingredient is beef tenderloin. I'm going to make a surf and turf this time, so I'm going to make some scallops today.
So Peter did an old school classic, a beef Wellington, which he tried to elevate and make interesting by using a chestnut puree, and I think he pulled it off reasonably well. It was the sauce that he'd served with it that really dragged it down.
My sauce was a little off-putting to them, so with this dish, I'm going to go in a totally different direction and make a cream mushroom sauce. Yeah, this is how bikers peel garlic. I drive a truck in Southern Ontario. You know, I'm ready to change things up a little bit. Some people want to, retire and go golfing every day. I want to retire and get a food truck. I love driving, so I can't wait to drive my food truck from place to place and feed people. It's going to be the best of both worlds.
So Felix's original dish was fish and chips. The fish was cooked nicely, but I really want to see a reinvented use of that beautiful East Coast cod.
The judge's critique was my dish was too simple. Now it'll be elevated.
Felix just loved dipping his fish in oil. First one, he's doing a deep fry, and the second one, he's poaching it all. He just cannot get away from the oil.
Get it, Felix.
Touch butter.
Eugene's plate was very stylish, and I would say it was elevated, but we didn't find substance.
I think Eugene was really suffering from overcomplication. So let's see if he can learn from his last little mistake and give us a dish that's gonna blow our minds.
I put a lot of pressure on myself. I love the competitive atmosphere. I grew up rowing since I was 12. In rowing, you have to empty the tank to get to the finish line, and in MasterChef Canada, you have to do the exact same thing. Peter and Felix are not the reason why I'm gonna lose this. If I lose the apron, it's only because of myself.
He's scary. You gotta watch out for him.
He is scary, yeah.
You're doing good, Peter.
Felix?
Hey, buddy, how's it going?
So you have one apron up for grabs. What are you cooking?
I'm going to try to poach my Atlantic cod.
And you said, I'd like to try and poach.
Yes.
That doesn't give me a lot of confidence. Try?
Yes, because I try very hard at everything I do. And when I try, I have a tendency to succeed.
Work on that poaching. And by the way, it's chef, not buddy.
Sorry, chef. Now I'm really sweating.
Just stay focused. You got this.
I'm cooking for anyone who has had a struggle. When I was 7, I knew that I was a male. I'm a trans guy. That means that I have transitioned from female to male. If I can take all of my struggles with being trans and push it forward, everyone should be able to do that. If you really want something, you have to believe in yourself that you can do it. Boop.
I think Eugene's gnocchi has failed.
The gnocchi is just falling apart as I drop it into the water. Okay, calm down. My brain's just running all these ideas through my head, and the only thing I can think of is to incorporate more flour.
I think he's redoing it again. He's adding more flour to it,
You're absolutely
which is
right.
actually not always a good thing. If you add too much flour, it's going to taste like
dodgy
really
flour.
raw cake, which is not a good thing.
I have to get this apron right now.
I wonder if that oil's too hot.
Yeah, it's way too hot.
It's not poaching, it's frying. I trash it, it's gone.
Is he gonna do it again?
Yeah, he's gonna
start over.
I'm watching him this time.
Oh, yeah, that looks way better, bud.
I'm very confident in my beef. This is my wheelhouse.
Lots of smoke coming from my station.
5 minutes! Come on, guys, come on!
Crispy. My carrot puree, it's not happening. But as long as it tastes good, it'll be okay.
I don't see any sauce in Peter's pot. 1 minute! You have 1 more minute left, come on! 1 minute!
Guys, let's go!
Get it bladed, get it bladed! Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up! Nicely done, guys.
Well done, guys, well done.
Peter, you're up first.
As I'm walking up with my dish, it's like going to the principal's office when I was younger. Very nerve-wracking. We have a Chateaubriand steak, scallops, and a beet terrine.
You know, the presentation here for me is definitely moving in the right direction. You love your beef, seafood, cheese. I love the way that you have seared the sea scallop. The steak is a little over. I think you really wanted it medium rare.
Yes.
Let's give this a taste. The steak was seasoned really well. A good caramelization to the outside of that steak. I think the sauce that I'm looking for, I don't quite see it. It's not that difficult to make a very quick, easy sauce, and I think you had it in your head to do it. Lots of good stuff, lots of potential.
Thank you, sir.
Let's see where we go.
I still have faith in my dish. I have a really good chance of getting this, of getting that last white apron.
Eugene, please bring your dish to the front.
This dish showcases seaweed in a different way. I'm so proud of this dish right now. I have a nori-crusted sirloin with kelp caviar on top. And then I also accompanied it with a ricotta gnocchi with a seaweed as well.
Nice cook on that beef. It's actually not nice, it's amazing. The seaweed crusted steak adds a really unique flavor.
Thank you, chef.
The gnocchi to me tastes heavy. It has raw flour flavor profile to it.
Walking away from the podium, I have mixed feelings. Anything can happen.
Felix, would you please bring your dish to the front?
I'm seeing an apron when I look at my plate, and I'm saying to myself, I deserve this, I deserve this, I deserve this. So today I have Atlantic cod over lemon sauce with hash of carrots and crisp potato.
This presentation is quite nice.
Thank you, chef.
It's much more elevated. This is still fish and chips.
That's what it ended up being, yes.
As long as it's delicious and cooked perfectly, that's what I'm looking for. But it's a good fish.
Thank you.
Beautifully cooked. Puree. Oh, this is a hash. So was it supposed to be puree, but you didn't blanch it enough and now it becomes a hash?
110%.
Unfortunately, this one hasn't quite gone in your favor. It tastes a little bit raw. I'm not getting the carrots. Not the best.
Peter, Eugene, Felix, all three of you pushed yourselves to reinvent your dish with your signature ingredient. Unfortunately, only one of you will have the chance to keep pursuing your MasterChef Canada dreams. Please excuse us. The stakes couldn't be any higher because there's one apron left and 3 home cooks.
I got a 1 in 3 chance of getting that apron. Really hope it's going to be me.
He may not have the refinement, but the flavors, they're definitely there.
I've never been so mentally exhausted in my life before. My body's shaking inside right now. I need that apron.
We asked him for improvements, and by leaps and bounds, he improved it with that dish.
I've done everything I can do. I've left nothing behind. I've done my very best. And I'm saying to myself, I deserve this.
Let's do it. Let's go tell them the news. The final white apron will go to the home cook who demonstrated the most talent, versatility, and potential.
And that home cook is... Eugene.
Right on, buddy.
Good job.
Thank you. You're welcome. I'm in the top 12. This feels amazing. A billion things are going through my head right now. I did it. I made it to the finish line. I earned this apron twice as hard as anyone else.
Look at that pretty.
Peter and Felix, I know this is not the result that you'd wanted. But please take pride in what it is that you've achieved. You have made your families and your hometowns very proud. Thank you, guys.
Right on.
Good job, man.
Good job, Felix. Good job, Peter.
It's hard not to feel disappointed, but I'm really proud of what I did here.
This has been an incredible journey. I'm going home But it really isn't a failure. It's just that, you know, I got this far. Wow. The whole experience is just out of this world. Love you guys.
The rest of you, get down here.
Yes, chef.
Yes, chef.
Top 12.
The journey begins.
It's time to ride or die and go for it.
There is no limit I will push myself to. I'm not losing this white apron.
Congratulations, everyone. You are the country's top 12.
One of you is Canada's next MasterChef.
I'm one step closer to my food dream, and there's only 11 home cooks in my way. I'm getting there.
This season on MasterChef Canada.
Get ready for the fight of your lives.
The best home cooks in the country rev up their engines.
Welcome the cast of Kona Gas.
Oh my God!
For a series of amazing challenges.
I love the inspiration of the group of 7 in all of this.
Cheers.
Dog lovers, are you ready for donuts? Now!
Come see Team Red!
They will be pushed harder than ever before.
Get it on the pan right now. Go, go.
Hello, service.
Are you just giving up on me?
In an epic quest for the ultimate prize.
This season's winner will be following in the footsteps of 4 very accomplished champions.
I'm focused, I'm determined, and I'm gonna win this thing.
I'm ready for anything.
There's very little that can stop me.
When I'm in the kitchen, I'm in my element.
I can do this.
I am so ready. I'm so ready.